The Justice Hema Committee report on working conditions of women in Malayalam film industry has been released. As per the report, women are expected to make compromises in order to find a place in the industry. Now, citing the statements of women who were at the receiving end of sexual harassment, the report claims that women are told indirectly that they should be available for sex in order to get a role. The report was prepared in 2019, but its release was delayed, with the state government fearing it will reveal the identity of those women who have faced harassment. However, after criticism from several quarters, the government decided to make this report available for the public. Joining us now to get us more on this big development, we're crossing over to my colleague Jay Lakshmi. Jay Lakshmi, take us through some of the key highlights of the report.
Major highlights of the report, as you said, Aisha, is definitely that the men in the industry, especially the powerful men who are the producers, who are the production controllers, these people have been constantly demanding sexual favors in exchange of roles in the industry. This is biggest reveal from the entire report. And other than that, the report also reveals major challenges that the women have to go through, the one being remuneration again, and then the safety. When it comes to safety and security, it's about women they do not have separate places. Privacy is not there, and in fact if they deny to return the sexual favors, they are banned from the industry. And these words are this is again passed on to the industry that such a so and so women or the so and so actor is not ready for sexual favors, so please do not call them, or please do not give them any major roles. So they are banned from the industry. And then again there is the issue of people who are the drug mafia is involved, the people who are intoxicated, and they are also in the actors, major stars and major big powerful people who are intoxicated, and they misbehave with women. And again that is again one of the safety concerns. And not only for women who are aspiring to become, get lead roles in the industry, but this also affects the junior artists, the dancers, the other people, the other women who are even at the smaller roles. Even they have to, compromise. This, in fact, the word compromise and adjustment are the terms that are being used by these men who, the first, even when they are contacted for a specific role, this is what they are said, that you will have to compromise. You will have to adjust. This is exactly what they are told, even when they are called for a role. So these are the major challenges that has been, that has revealed this Hema committee report. And we know that how the women in collective cinema, this was a group of women artists who had joined together with Justice Hema, former High Court Justice Hema. They were the ones who initiated the government to form a report and make an entire study of the issues, both sexual and physical issues faced by the women in the Malayalam film industry. And now after 5 long years, this report has been released, and it has seen light yesterday at 2:30 p.m. State government decided to publish the report to the specific respective RTI applicants, and we got hear all these information. But again, politics has emerged, and we have various people questioning the delay of the state government by the state government to release this report. And we know for a fact that the state government, the Justice Hema, had submitted this report to the state government in 2019. So it's been 5 long years. Until now, the report only got published 2024. So that is the big question that both political and the other actors in the industry are making, that why did it take such long time for the government to release such a crucial report, which brings in light the crimes of the men in the industry, and how women are not allowed to move forward in the industry just because of their gender.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Jay Lakshmi, thank you so much for getting us all of those key takeaways, letting us know what's taking place in the backdrop of this as well. Now, the Justice Hema Committee report on working conditions of women in the Malayalam film industry has been released, as we mentioned. And as per the report, the women are expected to make compromises in order to find a place in the industry. And beyond this, the report was prepared in 2019, but its release was delayed, with the state government fearing that it will reveal the identity of those women who faced harassment. Now,
the report speaks of a male mafia. all-male mafia, actors, directors, producers. You've broken through it. You're a well-respected film director.
Editor.
Everybody looks up to you, Beena Paul. Yes, all right. A film editor. Everybody looks up to you. Beena Paul, when you have a report saying that it's an all-male clique, it's an all-male mafia, it's a mafia that she really uses, what are the ramifications that we are really looking at even after the report is really out?
Well, the ramifications are that it has been named. This was sort of shrouded in a lot of silence. Frankly, even as members of WCC, we don't know who has spoken about what. There's a lot of confidentiality. So about it and how she has unearthed this. But what is important to say is that she has pointed out very, very strong, unprofessional power relations. And I think that is something to take note of, because when you're in a profession, of course, there are power equations. You have hierarchies, whether it is in the IT industry, whether it's in the health industry, wherever. But I think what here we find is that these are beyond professional relationships. These are very unhealthy is the only word, unhealthy power structures. And there seems to be, as Asha says, because of the way capital is used, because there is absolutely no regulation by choice, by what? By the government in these areas. So even the question you asked about the ICC, the point is that we got a judgment by the High Court of Kerala that every film set should have an ICC. Implementing this has been very difficult. I think even the producers had tried. I mean, everybody is trying to do this, but there is something that's happening that we also cannot fathom. And perhaps this is what she talks about very openly and very clearly, that even ICCs will not work because of these kind of power structures. So yeah, we have to pay heed. I think the government has to very clearly listen, read, understand, and know that there is a workforce that is calling out to for help.